Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Manley with Copycat.com. I am excited to be here today. Today I'm sharing with you a new recipe that the Cracker Barrel is doing. It is loaded hash brown casserole. How fantastic is that? We are loading up this hash brown casserole with red bell pepper and sausage, and it comes with a 4-cheese sauce. It is amazing. So let me tell you what we have in here. The basic ingredients are, of course, the hash browns, and then we're going to start with our cheeses, and we're using 4 types of cheeses. So I'm using American cheese because American cheese melts really, really well. We're using sharp cheddar cheese. We're using a Monterey Jack. We're also using Colby because Cracker Barrel loves the Colby cheese. And we're making a cheese sauce with butter, flour, and milk. I always like to buy cheese in the blocks and then grate it up right before cooking. Cheese in a package that has already been shredded has anti-caking agents in it, and sometimes it doesn't melt as well as what it does when you grate your own. So let's go ahead and get our cheeses grated up. Now I do suggest that you go to the description box right below this recipe and click on the link for the exact ingredients and the written instructions for this recipe. So let's go ahead and get started. We need to go ahead and grate up about a half a cup or so of American cheese, to half a cup of sharp cheddar cheese, half a cup of Monterey Jack cheese, then a half a cup of Colby cheese. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and move over to the stove to brown our sausage and go ahead and make up our cheese sauce. So now it's time to go ahead and brown the ground sausage. I'm actually using a pound of ground sausage for my recipe, and that's probably a little bit more sausage than what you actually get at the Cracker Barrel, but you know what, you're making it from home, so you can add a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and put our sausage in the pan, and you want to break it up into small, tiny little chunks. So now I'm going to go wash my hands, and then we're going to start on our cheese sauce. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter into our pan. We're going to go ahead and let it melt. Then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour in here. We're just going to start out by making a roux. And a roux is simply a mixture of fat and flour. So we're going to go ahead and let this melt. We do this all the time, so I know you guys know how to do this. So we're melting our flour and our butter together, and we're going to let it cook for just a couple of minutes. So once the sausage has cooked just a little bit, we're going to go ahead and add in a couple of tablespoons of chopped red bell pepper. And we'll just let that go ahead and continue. So now it's time for me to go ahead and add my milk into my roux. We're going to add about 2 cups. Okay, so once your sauce thickens, go ahead and add in your cheese. And let that melt in there, and we have our cheese sauce ready once all this cheese melts. Okay, so once the cheese sauce gets done, we're going to mix it with the sausage and the hash browns, and then we're going to put it in the oven. So in here I have my package of hash browns, and to this I'm going to add my sausage. My sausage has been thoroughly cooked, and I'm just going to put this in the pan. I just wanted to drain it a little bit to get any of the excess grease out of there. We're going to stir this in, and we're also going to add our cheese sauce. I'm going to stir this in to blend as well. So now I want you to just pour your hash brown casserole, your loaded hash brown casserole, into a dish. And now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more grated cheese to the top. Add a little bit left over from before, and I'm going to put the Colby cheese on the top. I'm going to grate about another half a cup or so, and then we're going to bake this in the oven for about 45 minutes, and then we're going to come back when it's done. We've just made the Cracker Barrel loaded hash brown casserole. It's going to be fantastic. It's full of hash browns, sausage, and 4 types of cheese. So if you enjoy Cracker Barrel recipes, please give this video a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you won't miss our next recipe. Thanks for watching.